I no, I haven't been posting um for about a month now. Um there's a lot going on. Mentally where I am, I'm in a stage where I'm having to battle my thoughts. Launching this whole backflip Patreon thing has been really tough. Really don't know how to explain it. However, I'll return soon. Right now, I'm dealing with a lot mentally. Um, there's not much I can say. I took a break because a lot had happened, and I know everyone misses me. I miss all of you. Hi, hi everyone. Hi Londi. Hey Mega. Hi everyone. I'm sorry that I had to take a break off social media, off of posting YouTube and backflip shorts. I've been dealing with a lot mentally right now. I've came to the reality of what I want to do, and I think it's holding me back. I think having the thought of me wanting to do a backflip on a 5-story building is really decreasing my progress as a backflipper because I'm having the higher end of a goal that I know is not realistic, and I'm putting too much expectations on myself, and I've got to stop doing that. So right now, I'm just gonna have that on the back burner. I'm not even gonna think about a backflip on a 5-story building. I'm just gonna think about just doing my regular day-to-day flips. I want to get back to doing a backflip every day, and I'm going to start going outside to just do them. It's not going to be like something I'm put on my Patreon. I think my Patreon idea was a bad decision. I think a lot of the members that I have right now did not want me to go into making a Patreon and having people pay money to see me do these stunts when they feel that I'm not advanced enough to do these kind of things. And I see the reason why I didn't get members is because I feel that my community doesn't want me hurt. I feel that if people were to start coming into my Patreon and paying money, they would be afraid that if I did a stunt, it would be over with because there'd be too much expectations on me or too much pressure. I was supposed to be launching a campaign really soon. I do have a campaign that I'm supposed to be getting done here shortly. Um, but I know this is what you want to hear. But yeah, can I still back tuck? Yes, but I was dealing with some very severe mental blocks. I had a terrible session the other day with a private lesson, and I had to break through. I was doing a back tuck with a mental block. And if you don't know how difficult that is, basically, when your body is preventing you from doing a movement you know how to do, you still overcome your brain function and still manage to do a back tuck. That's what I did. And it's super dangerous because when you're in a mind state like that, you bail out. And I managed to do a backflip with a mental block. I don't think I've ever heard of anything like this. I didn't even know if it's possible, but you can still perform a backflip with a mental block. But it's very, very complicated, and it's involved with like a certain state of mind, and a certain feeling through your body, how you jump, the way you jump, how you throw up your arms, how you set, how you touch. I mean, there's a lot to take into consideration. And I don't recommend doing a backflip with a mental block because you're pushing your body and you're going to push your body to the point where you will bail out. So, yes, I did manage to do a backflip with a mental block. I did it 2 days ago. And it was very, very terrifying because the moment I jumped up, my body wanted to just freak out. And somehow I managed to overcome mind over matter and still function with the movement and the focus of the flip to still land on my feet. So it's very difficult. So I don't do enough backflips. That's just what it is. I don't do enough backflips. I got out of backflips. I was doing them for a long time. I was releasing a lot of backflip shorts on YouTube and things like that. And I found that the community, what you are asking for, chat, you want me to succeed. You want shorts. You want the shorts where it's like 7 seconds, 5 seconds, 12 seconds. I get it. I know this is what you want. I even as far as went back as where people were asking about rapture dreams. People ask me, would I do a rapture dream Patreon? I'm going to ask some people. I'm going to do a poll. Right now, I'm currently actually in the middle of a no damage run doing this game. And it's very difficult. It's frustrating. But right now, that's where I'm at. So I'm going to get, now this is one of the toughest coaches I will ever have. This coach that I'm going to be working with wants me to do over 60 to 100 reps of backflips when I have my private lesson. He's going to make me feel the pain. I'm going to be doing so many backflips that by the morning I wake up, I'm not just going to feel like exhausted, but I'm going to really feel the soreness. So yeah, that's really what I wanted to say. I know, chat, everyone misses me. They miss my shorts. They miss me going live. I told you I took a break because it was just too much on me and I had to be safe. And I was overwhelmed. Too much was happening, man. Had bets coming out. It was over 108 degrees in the heat. You know, I was fatigued. I was tired. I was in a dangerous situation, and no one should put themselves in a dangerous situation like that. Nobody. I don't care what you're doing, how you're doing it. You don't take the risk. So, LinkedIn movement, if you're in here, bro, or whenever you are, I'm still training, bro. I'm just taking some time, but glad to see what you're doing, man. You're killing it out there. I did talk to Guinness World Records, and they did say that they might put your video up on their page. But yeah, when will I return? This is the question everyone's asking. When will P2 return with Backflip Journey videos, shorts, backflips, things like that? When will I return? Guess. Take a guess, chat. When do you think I'm going to come back? When do you think I will return? It will be soon. But I need to get this in check. Mentally. I need to get my head in check. Straight up. Because doing these back tucks are draining mentally. I'm going to have to really consider my safety of all things. So right now I'm putting everything on the back burner. Backflips in stores, trailers, all that stuff. I'm not even going to think about it because it's holding me back. It's messing up my technique. My technique is really bad right now because when I do my back tucks, I have a tendency to move over to the left or over to the right. So I'm basically doing a gainer backflip now. I'm backflipping and I'm transferring my weight, my body like this. And that's not good. That's lack of form. That's lack of not confidence, but it's lack of my structure. And this is because I wanted to launch a Backflip Journey Patreon. I wanted to do backflips in the stores. I want to do a backflip on a 5-story building. I want all these goals. I want to do a backflip flash kick. I want to do a backflip prisoner backflip, or I want to do all these fancy backflips that people do, wall flips, cheat gainers, etc. This is because I'm not focusing on my technique and trusting my technique and trusting my form. So I'm putting all that on the back burner. I'm not thinking about a backflip on a 5-story building. I'm not thinking about doing backflips at the store. I'm not almost as so much as thinking about doing backflips on a concrete because I'm holding myself back. I'm doubting myself. I'm putting myself down. And that's not, chat, that's not what I want, chat. I know you don't want that, chat. I don't want that for myself. These are things that I'm coming to the conclusion. Now, I've been working like a sweating dog. You know how a dog sweats? I mean, I've been working from the morning from 7 till 2 o'clock midnight, like till 2 o'clock in the morning, like from the morning to the shift at pitch black night, right? Because I've been so tired having to make so much money, thousands of dollars, this and that, got to pay bills. I'm on the verge of moving to my own place, finally getting my own place. And I had my own place years ago. And now I just want to be in that place. I want to have that freedom. I want to be able to make my own schedules and do things accordingly. So right now, I'm in the middle of doing a no damage run for Kamiko or whatever it's called. Very difficult game. I have already rooted it out and everything. I just have to get the run now. So I've been doing a lot of practice on all the levels and the boss. So stay tuned. A no damage run is coming. I might get it today. Whenever I do is whenever I do. Hopefully we get the run today. That'd be great, chat. That'd be great. But anyway, it'll be for this game right here. But like I said, we're going to see where things take us. I think if I take my focus and narrow down my focus on one thing, and that's my form, keeping my backflip straight up, not moving to the right, not moving to the left, keeping it completely parallel. So when I jump up, I got my extension, I got my height. And I think what's happening is I'm not extending. I think if I were to extend more and narrow down where I'm looking and concentrate directly on where I'm looking, I feel I'll have a better level. But yeah. How's it going, Jason? Smart. Welcome, chat. So this is where I'm at right now. So that's my upcoming update. I do have more backflips coming for the Backflip Journey. I got a lot that I want to post. I've had some stuff that I posted on the other Patreon or whatever, but I haven't really touched it because I'm focusing more on what the journey is. I need to master back tucks, period. I need to master them. I don't care about the money and all that. Right now, it's my safety. Right now is my structure. Right now is my teaching. I need practice and I need more hours of work done. That means having a personal coach. I used to be my own personal coach. I trained myself to do these kind of moves. Anyone could train themselves to do a backflip, but it's the risk that you take and your environment. I think I discussed this recently on another post, but it's your confidence. You got to believe in what you're doing. How's it going, Pax? Welcome, chat. Welcome, everybody coming in. Thank you. So I know that's why all you are here, chat. You want to know when P2 is going to return with Backflip Journey backflips and shorts and videos and lives and all of that. I've been taking a break because I got overwhelmed. I got into a very dangerous situation and I didn't want what happened to someone else to happen to me. Bailing out on a backflip is the worst thing that can happen to anybody. You can break an arm, you can crack your head, you can break your neck. There's a lot of severe injuries that can come with the cost of trying to do a backflip if you have a mental block or if you're not confident enough or if you don't have enough practice. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down the element of the back tuck. I'm going to break it down. And from now on, chat, remind me to say back tuck, okay? There's variations of a backflip. A backflip is a backflip, and it's in the category, and there's different variations. Back tuck, prisoner backflip, handcuff backflip, flash kick, X out, gainer, cheat gainer, all these different terms of a backflip, right? But I need to focus on saying back tuck because I'm confusing myself with the movement and what's going on. This is where I have to really break down the components of a back tuck. I know what I need to do. I know about my extension, but now it's my connection. Now it's about the rise. Now it's about the float. Now it's about the rotation. Also, not rotating too fast. Because if you rotate too fast and you're on hard floor, well, then you're going to have an injury. So it's about rotating enough. And it's about having a good set, good height, etc. That's where I'm at, chat. Make sure we hit the like button. It takes nothing to hit that like button. You recommend it to more people. Hit that like button, chat. Don't forget. So I should be back by next week. Next week, I should be back. After this week, fresh. You might see me post a short of a backflip or something. I might go back to posting, but before I actually come back on my lives, before I actually start like really interacting and really engaging and like getting into chats and really posting like I've been, like while I was really consistently posting, that will be till next week. Not this week, but the following week, because I have to get this in check. I need to get this in check, chat, with myself. And this is important. Okay? Hear me out. Chat, I must understand that I don't need to do this. I don't need to put myself in danger to do a backflip on a 5-story building dedicated to my dad. I don't. So I have to just come to the conclusion that no one's forcing me to do this. No one's forcing me to do any of this. This is all on my choices. We make our own choices and we lay in it. Right? So just like when you're in water, you make a choice. If you want to go swimming, you want to go on the lake, you want to go having fun and going to summer parties, spending time swimming under the water and things like that. Going to the jacuzzi, eating watermelon, having a breeze, drinking sodas, eating a nice fresh meal. These are all your choices. Choices are the most important aspect of our life. People have been asking me too, why don't I do motivational videos? I used to, and they were really popular. I had the best advice. I was actually my own best teacher because I taught other people. But this is where I come in, okay? And hear me out. Chat, I'm going to watch myself. I'm going to watch as well as pray. When I used to do my back tucks, I thought about the Word of God. I thought about Jesus. I thought about God. I thought about God. That was the number one trigger that made me do back tucks on hard floor. Quickly. When I lost that, it went downhill. I feel the number one thing missing in my life right now is Jesus. I'm being honest. I've gone from really analyzing my life from the people that I've lost, people I care about, from opportunities being lost. These are all components. And money is just a necessity, right? We all need it to survive in this world. But this is where, chat, I understand in order to get somewhere, you have to start on something. You have to start the journey. You have to have experience. You don't learn something without being tested or having failure. Failure leads to success. The more times you fail, the better chances you're going to win. And learning from your mistakes. You don't keep doing the same thing over and over and over, because that's the definition of insanity. You do something different. You analyze, you critique, you brainstorm, and you compress the information that's being stored in your brain, and you compartmentalize the information. So this is where I'm at, chat. I just wanted to come live to tell you this. I know I haven't been on or posted in like 3 weeks to a month. I have my reasons, chat. You now understand why I haven't posted. You now understand why I needed a break. I was going through a lot, and I really needed time to myself. I just want to say I love you. And this is not the end. I will return within a week. You might see some Backflip Journey posts coming up, but you're going to witness me doing a back tuck with the mental block. You're going to notice what I'm dealing with and basically like my struggle. So now I've got a lot of work to do. I've got so much work to do. I have so much work to do, chat, to do back tucks the way I used to do them. And I've got to stay motivated. I've got to keep my head up high and not give up. Chat, I'm going to be honest. I almost gave up. I know, chat. I know what you're saying. Please don't give up. I know, chat. I know. I hear you. I talked to 2 coaches after my private lesson and I felt defeated. I felt defeated like no other. You know when you wake up in the morning and you wanted something to happen so bad, you wanted to succeed and you failed, and all you could think about and have those flashbacks of that failure? That's what happened to me. And I talked to my coach, Aaron. I talked to 2 other coaches and I said, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I'm not good enough. And my coach had a very tough talk with me. He told me, you know what? I don't think that's true. I believe in you. You've done this how many times? You've done the most incredible things. You did a backflip on concrete in Las Vegas in 30-degree weather on concrete in front of the sign in front of 100 people. You can't sit there and tell me you can't do this. You've done a backflip on gravel rocks. You've done it, you've done these things. You've done a backflip on a 1-story. You need to progress in your own timing. So chat, I'm just going to take this as inspiration. I'm going to take some time. I'm going to go on YouTube and I'm just going to look at a lot of backflip, like not tutorials, but just structured, because I need to go back and look at my other back tucks and see what I did differently when I used to be so good and confident versus how I am now. Because there is a point where we master something and we feel like we're good enough and that's it. I should never feel overconfident about anything. Neither should you. Always be humble about yourself. Be humble. I always used to say when I used to talk to Bad Baby, because Bad Baby is like my little sister. I love her to death. I went to her show. I went to her Bad Baby band in U.S. and I was friends with her. We used to talk on Instagram and everything. And that girl just she took over, man. She's like one of the best female rappers in the world. But aside from that, you take what you do as a lesson and break down what you need to do. A good example, my brother, LinkedIn Movement, he had goals. He had a whiteboard and he had all of his goals he was going to do. And he did them. He had a checkbox. Check, 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 check. Proud of him. He surpassed 400 subscribers. Did these insane lines with prisoner backflips to dark side gainers to switch gainers to palm flip to backflip to standing backflips on a concrete to back handsprings to back tucks to like all these different combinations. You got to check them out. But this is an example. When you're hungry for something, you fight until you get what you're asking for. And that's, chat, what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to really put some thought into this and just go for it. That's it. That's it. That's all I can do. I have a lot of realization on what needs to be done and said. And now it's just all practice. I just have to practice, chat. I have to practice hours and hours and hours and hours of back tucks, period. Because the muscle memory's there, but the feeling, the confidence to know that I'm safe doing it is a little cloudy. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I really want you to understand this is not what I asked for, this break, but I needed it because it was too much for me, man. it was too much for me. I had to deal with family problems, my aunt, losing her life, my dad. Then I recently just had something else happen. It's been rough, man. Like it's not been fun. I started this because it was fun. The Backflip Journey is a beautiful project that I built from the ground up, from nothing, from dirt to where it is, which is amazing today. And now we're sitting high in the clouds, high in the mountains, chat. The Backflip Journey is so successful. We've averaged out literally millions of views in shorts. I'm about to be monetized because of the amount of views I've had on shorts with my Backflip Journey. And it's just the beginning. Like I said, I'm going to pace myself. I'm going to be kind to myself. And I'm just going to take it one step at a time. I'm going to concentrate on one thing. I'm not going to try to do something else. I'm just going to stay focused on the main goal. I do have merch coming out. I had some ideas on some recent lives I did, but I feel like this is going to be it, chat. I feel like this is going to really excite you, chat. The Backflip Journey members. That's what I'm going to call you guys. You guys are the Backflip Journey members. So now I've given you a name. You are the Backflip Journey members. So if you are a member, join in to the Backflip Journey. Because that's where we're all family here. We all love each other. We're all here to talk. You got chat. Feel free to post into the comment sections on my Backflip Journey shorts, and talk to each other. Talk amongst each other. If you guys are having problems, chat. If you're having issues with the back tuck, talk about it. Talk about your experiences. Express your stories. I would love to see. And also, I want to make this clear. For anyone that wants to react to my backflips on my shorts, go ahead. Post them. React to my backflips. I don't care. Go ahead. Give me feedback. You love it? You want to react to it? Go ahead. Post. Go ahead. I'm giving you permission. If you guys are afraid, I'm afraid to react and post a video of his backflip and react to it, that's fine. I don't mind. I'm letting you know. Go ahead and do it. Start a trend. Get it going. Get the Backflip Journey blowing up. Let's do it. We're here. We're a family. I love you all. And I've got to get started on this no damage run. Wish me good luck. I know I'm going to get it. I feel like I'm going to get it either this next try or the following. I need to get something to drink here real quick. But that's what I wanted to say. I just wanted to come on a live to talk to you, chat, and just to express my thoughts and my upcoming plans for future career in doing these back tucks. I really want to stretch as far as I can and reach the top. I've worked so hard and put so much dedication into what I've done, and I need to remember that. I need to remember where I came from, who I am, P2, and I need to remember my capabilities and what I know I can do. I can't stretch myself thin. I need to look up higher and know that God's above, my community's here, the Backflip Journey members are here, chat, and I just need to keep pushing. I need to keep going forward. I can't let this be defeat. I need to see ahead. I need to see what's to come in the beautiful project that I've been working so hard on, this beautiful journey that my members have been on with me for more than almost 3 or 4 years now. I know each and every one of you, chat, is with me, and I know you're going to be with me to the end. We're going to see where this journey takes us. Anyway, I got to end this live. I love you with all my heart. I want you to take care, be safe, be smart, And remember, if you're doing a no damage run, take it seriously. Don't mess around. With enough time, patience, and focus, you will succeed. I'm P2. I'm out. Love y'all. Bye.